A, B, C, D, E, F, G, surgery to look like me. Tell the rat and tell Jay-Z, Rico fraud and perjury. So today we got an update on the drama that rapper Mickey Facts kickstarted with his obtuse post about how Eminem was not a battle rapper. And if you saw our last coverage, you remember that this sparked a roasting session because this was objectively false. And before we get to more from Mickey Facts, who began to backtrack a few hours ago. Speaking on drama, today we also got one that exploded between two powerhouses in rap. And I'm talking about Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B, all thanks to the release of Am I the Drama, Cardi B's long-awaited sophomore album that just got certified 2x platinum a few hours ago, making it the first studio album released in 2025 to go multi-platinum. But how it got this certification has been a bone of contention due to the addition of old singles like WAP that is over 5 years old. And according to reports on social media, Cardi B was seemingly of the impression that she was gonna outdo Nicki's Pink Friday 2 first week sales when she urged her fans to bookmark tweets. However, Am I the Drama opened to 200,000 sold first week, which is huge for a hip-hop album, especially in 2025. But since it failed to outdo Pink Friday 2, all hell broke loose, and chart data didn't help matters when they posted this that shows it was rounded up to 200,000 from 199.6 thousand sold. And while Nicki Minaj was actively retweeting posts from her fans about how Pink Friday 2 remains the only female rap album to clear the 200,000 sold first week milestone in this decade, Cardi B started off slow with this post about how she exceeded initial projections, although Nicki's fans believe this was just damage control. Thank you so much everybody that supported my album. 2 weeks ago, the album was projected to do 115,000 off of Outside and Imaginary Players. I didn't know what the outcome was gonna be. I didn't put out an album in 7 years and haven't put out as much music in the last year, but we just surpassed all that expectation. Thank you to everyone who gave the album a listen, did a video to the songs and everything. You don't know the confidence and boost you gave me in my music to keep pushing. I can't wait to see you guys on tour. Tonight we celebrate. I can't pop no champagne, but maybe I can open up some cranberry juice or something. But Nicki Minaj wasn't in the mood to play the quote bigger person, and she started with Cardi B's album cover that had the crows. Nicki Minaj posted an eagle on X, and in a series of now deleted tweets, she went on the offense. And I'll play along. Raw dog and pregnant with the fourth baby, Bonnie B, BV, HPV allegedly. And she kept going, using Cardi B's ABCDEFG lyric from Magnet. ABCDEFG, pregnant, play with his bull-C. A direct dig based on the down low allegations linked to Stefan Diggs, who got Cardi B pregnant. And the lyrics from Magnet continued. ABCDEFG, falling off the charts with a big belly. Running trains, barefoot, still smelly, still you couldn't outsell me. And Nicki kept going. ABCDEFG, surgery to look like me. Tell the rat and tell Jay-Z, Rico fraud and perjury.
Nah, man. Ooh, we're failing as a people. Ooh.
And boy, it is like Nicki had notifications on, waiting for Billboard to release the first week numbers, as she kept going. ABCDEFG, lied and said mom was trendy, and Cardi B began to fire back at Nicki. Nah, cause I was really baking ribs and making brownies, and here comes this bee bothering me on a damn Monday. And it continued, you must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet. And since Nicki Minaj stayed on her neck using the lyrics from Magnet as a starter, Cardi B added, damn, she was streaming Magnet hard as hell, huh? Laughing emojis. And personally, I would have preferred if they handled this like Kendrick versus Drake, diss tracks rather than tweets. But hey, beggars can be choosers. And Cardi B kept going. The power I have make these bees come out of rehab every time. Go to your freaking room. And Cardi B also played on the allegations of Nicki going on coke rants. Coke Barbie, she posted on X, and using the Magnet lyric Cardi B decided to fire back at Nicki Minaj's husband. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, your man have to snatch box. Box tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching on your rolls. And Cardi B posted this meme of Nicki's brother, who was reportedly sentenced to 25 years for SAing a child. And since Nicki was also reposting tweets about how Cardi B had a discount on release week as low as $4.99, Cardi B fired back with, "Why you keep bringing up my album? It is not the gag that you think it is. You've been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you need to be competing with, and you can't because you're doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came out. What the F is you comparing yourself to me for?" Although in this case, some of Nicki's fans have fired back with, "You were on Spaces talking about outselling and telling people to bookmark tweets. You started a comparison here, laughing emoji." And in response to the tweets from Nicki about her pregnancy, we got this from Cardi B. "Alright, now this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all them perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord protect my babies." Now, if this goes the same way it went the last time between Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj, we could get a diss track or two from this, although some bars may have been wasted on Twitter, just like the last time before Bigfoot released. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on this battle so far. That's quite petty and juvenile to an extent, but quite entertaining. And moving on, before we get to Vlad crashing out over the artist who's been selected for the 2026 Super Bowl performance, we got more that's come from the drama that Mickey Facts kickstarted with this tweet about how Eminem was not a battle rapper. And first he started to move the goalpost after fans began to pull up videos of battle rap Eminem from the late 90s like this one. "My guy, these is literally footage." And the shuffling began from Mickey Facts. He reacted with, "This hard," and probably a rap from a song. Now, why would he make this allegation? Like from what song, you might ask? Probably pulled out from his rear end. He was a top-tier lyricist who was battling, so a battle rapper. We have literal footage of M off the top repeating the same words. He doesn't do it here at all. Maybe because he was ready, as this was a battle rap competition and not some laid-back freestyle that didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Think footballers in a friendly game versus footballers in a cop competition. It is not that hard. And we got some more shuffling from Mickey Facts, where he literally admitted that he didn't word his initial tweet properly after he clearly posted like it was Mook versus Lux who started battle rap. Check it out. "Yes, battling existed before Mook and Lux. I never said it didn't." So was his account hacked when he literally posted that battle rappers were birthed at Mook vs. Lux? M's focus was to be an artist, and he accomplished that, building a buzz through battling, whether with freestyles or writtens from songs. There are guys that only want to battle. It is a difference. My tweet could have been better. I'm responding to you because you pulled up wanting to have respectful dialogue. And since we are just speculating, I'll take it further. There's not a single battle rapper who would choose to only battle if they could achieve the success that Eminem has achieved in the music industry. Not a single one. So as you can see, after he got called out, now he's been shuffling, talking about how he worded his original post wrong. But in my opinion, this is just more attempts at moving the goalpost after he got cooked even by his followers for claiming Eminem was not a battle rapper. And now he's talking about how M's focus was to be an artist, like battle rappers aren't artists to begin with. And better yet, this is another example of Mickey Facts failing to understand evolution. Things change over time, to the point that today you could make a living focusing solely on battle rap. Sports evolve, but that doesn't mean you disqualify the ones who came before because of evolution. Talk about shuffling to save face. And we also got this from Mickey Facts about Eminem boosting the rap genre, and he continues to play the victim like people attacked him when they just corrected him because he was objectively wrong. Absolutely boosted rap in general. He's an all-time great. Wasn't meant to offend people, but people making it seem like I said he's the worst rapper ever. LOL. Ah well. And Mickey Facts has got a history of posting bait and playing dumb later to maximize engagement. And this was from early 2024 when he posted this with the same goal. Eminem in a battle rap on any league wouldn't lose to anybody on his return. 100% winning in the building. The polls would also be broken, just a fact of life. And that envy over Eminem's fanbase in hip-hop remains a staple. And moving on, before we end it today, a few hours ago we got confirmation of the next Super Bowl headliner that turns out to be Bad Bunny, and via Apple Music we got to hear from the man himself a few hours ago.
An amazing rollout just last night. I'm sure your phone is going crazy. Is there?
I bet. How many texts? How many texts
sure it's
did
insane.
you get?
Not too much, not too many. I keep my number, on the water.
But there's so few genuine surprises these days because everybody's searching for everything and everybody wants to be ahead of the cycle and ahead of the announcement. So, I mean, what does it feel like, when you're holding on to something that is, and I said to my friends this morning, the most anticipated and exciting announcement of the year in music and sports, and you're holding on to that. What does that actually feel like for people, Bunny?
That is I don't want to act like the coolest guy, but we used to this. We like that's the type of thing we like, surprise people. We always holding and keep it secret everything and try to do our best and of course NFL, Apple Music, Rock Nation, they also wanted to keep it.
Yeah, does Jay-Z have to say, even though he knows you already know, when he calls you, does he have to say, needless to say, keep this between us for the time
No,
being?
for sure.
Yeah.
He has to say it no matter what. I always, when I work with people that I know that they respect I said it no matter what, just in case you don't know. So yeah, it's part of the work.
When Usher got the call, he told the world that Jay-Z just said it simply, it's time. Do you remember sort of what Jay-Z said to you without betraying any trust when you got the call? Because it's such a special call to get.
It's crazy because I was in the middle of a workout.
And Vlad decided to go off over this announcement. Bad Bunny headlining the Super Bowl is strange to me. I'm glad he's getting such a huge opportunity, but none of his songs are in English, and I don't speak Spanish. Most of the audience at the Super Bowl won't speak Spanish. Only 14% of Americans speak Spanish, so most of the television audience won't know or understand his songs either. I can see him doing a major event like FIFA or the World Cup. Well, that's the same thing, where there's a massive Spanish audience, but the Super Bowl doesn't make sense. It seems like the NFL is trying to expand its Latino audience at the expense of its existing fans. What are your thoughts? Well, you could argue that they are trying to, quote, future-proof the NFL, since the existing fan base is in decline. And while some have expanded with, you mean the man that shattered view records on Amazon and 77 million monthly listeners on Spotify, those people will tune into the halftime show as well. It is Bad Bunny, bro. All cultures listen to that man, even though they don't speak Spanish. And here's where it got interesting, as we got Vlad reveal. I'm not sure about you, but I can't listen to foreign language music. I have to understand what the artist is trying to convey in their words. There isn't a single non-English speaking vocalist that I listen to, and I find this quite fascinating. Not a single foreign artist. And over to you guys. I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.